back to my channel. I hope you're all doing fabulous, and a huge hello if you're new here. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today I actually have like a challenge makeup video. I said it, makeup video. So if you know me, you know that I'm probably the least educated person in doing makeup. I love doing makeup, I love makeup. But can I hell do makeup? No, I just do it for the fun. I have my own routine, I have my own way I do it, which I have perfected, probably isn't the word because I probably haven't perfected it, but I kind of just have my way that I do my makeup if I'm going to do my makeup. I never venture out there with crazy eyes or it's not for me. But today I've done a makeup challenge. Hooray to new things! I've actually done the, I mean you've probably already read the title, you know fine well what I've done, but I've done the random numbers, choose my makeup. So that is how I ended up with this disaster that I call my face. But so I've seen this video a couple of times around YouTube. I know Nick Tutorials have done it and a couple other people, and they mainly do it in the numbers choose their eyeshadow. But as we have found out, eyeshadow isn't my thing. It's just not happening. Besides the fact I can't do eyeshadow, my eye is literally on one today. It's watering, it is stinging. This eyelash isn't actually stuck, it is fooling you. It's not stuck to my eye, well at least the outer corner isn't, but we're moving past that, we're pushing through. So I've actually had the number generator pick the numbers on which products I have used on my face today, and that's why I look like this. So if you don't know how it works, I basically chose 3 products from each. So like 3 foundations, 3 highlighters, 3 bronzers, so on. You kind of get the gist. And the number generator basically chooses number 1 to 3, and whichever number chooses is the product I use on my face. So I kind of have a mixture of good products, my everyday products, not so good products, the wrong shade, just a mixture of literally good and bad. And I just wanted to see what would happen, and this is what happened. And I kind of regret it now. So if you do enjoy today's video, do give it a huge thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe down below, up, high, side, don't know where it is, but just please hit subscribe, it would mean so much. But yeah, if you want to know how this disaster came about, please keep on watching. Okay, so I have actually already done my eyebrows off camera. I just have one eyebrow product, so there'd be nothing for the number generator to pick, so I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna do them, just have them ready. But we're gonna go straight in to doing primer. So the 3 primers that I actually have and have chosen is the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. So I think it was like a couple of years ago maybe now, this went round that it was a really good primer. I used it. I did use it a lot. It is quite good, I'm not gonna lie, it's good. So I still have it, so I thought, you know what, this is gonna be a contender. The second one that I have is my go-to, the Benefit Professional. I literally use this every single time I do my makeup. It's just my go-to primer. And the third one that I have, again, isn't a primer, but I use as a primer, and it is the number 7 Skin Illuminator. So I use this when I kind of want like a dewy, glowy finish. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to pop that in the mix as well. I have a 1 to 3 in the generator. Now we're going to see what I'm actually going to be using for my primer. Okay, so it's picked number 1. So I'm going to be using the Nivea. I literally, all I do with this is I tip a bit in my hand, a tiny amount because a little goes a long way with this. I rub it between my fingers and I literally like pat it into my skin. My hair needs to move. I should have done this before I do my brows, but because I've done my brows off camera, that wasn't an option. And you should feel that it's like super tacky. Well, not super tacky, it's like a good tacky, like you know your makeup is gonna stay on when you have this on your face. Oh, that's the best thing ever. But next up, we are going to be doing my eyes. This eye is being quite sensitive today, so if this side of my face looks really red, that is why. It hasn't stopped watering, it is stinging. I don't know if I've gotten something in it, I'm not quite sure what I've done to it. However, we are going to attempt to apply lashes anyway because this is how I roll. However, before lashes, I'm going to choose what I wish I was going to choose, but the generator is actually going to choose what mascara. So the mascaras that I have is the Laura Gallagher Glam Lash. I think I just got that in a set. It's quite a good mascara, I'm not gonna lie. The second is the Pretty Little Thing mascara. I just got given this in a package once. I don't think I've ever used it. It's quite old and it looks very dry, so that'll be fun. And third is my go-to Bad Girl Bang. The Bad Girl Bang by Benefit. I literally use this every day and I love it. Number 2, it's not going to be nice to me today. I'm going to be using the Pretty Little Thing mascara. Oh my god, I'm quite scared to use this, especially the fact that this eye is hurting, but we'll see. So as you can tell when I pull it out, it is literally so dry. That is disgusting. So that made a huge difference. Oh well, that's nice. My eyelashes got a lovely little brush. So yeah, that didn't put anything on my lashes, but we're rolling with it. I've also again just got one pair of lashes currently on the go, so I'm just gonna pop them on now. Oh my god, I'm going blind. The glue is running in because they won't stop watering. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so my lashes are on, sort of. I'm kind of blind in my left eye, but we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna keep it rolling. So I'm gonna move straight on to foundation. I feel like foundation plays a very big part in your makeup, as it is literally the base for the full thing. So the 3 that I have picked out is my Lasting Perfection by Collection in the shade Cool Vanilla. So this is the foundation that I use when I'm freshly tanned, which I am, so it's not going to be too bad if I pick that out. However, I then have my lighter foundation, which I kind of use when I'm tanned but it's not fresh and I'm not that dark. So this is just the Lasting Finish by Rimmel and it's in the shade Ivory. And then the 3rd foundation that I have is my Clarins Paris True Radiance in the shade Sand. So I literally just picked this up when I ran out of foundation once. It makes me break out like mad. But we'll roll with it if that's what's picked. Number 1, oh my god. The generator is in my favour today. So that is the Lasting Perfection that I'm going to be using. So I'm literally just gonna whack this on my face. I absolutely love the colour of this foundation. It is amazing. Where's my foundation? Okay. I can guarantee I'm going to have some stream down my face in a minute when my eye decides to run. Okay, so foundation is done, and now it is time for concealer. So the 3 concealers that I have number 1, which is the Instant Anti-Age Eraser by Maybelline. Just this is the one that I use like every time I do my makeup. It's in the shade Ivory, so it'll be good if this one's picked out. The second concealer I have is the Revolution Pro Full Coverage Concealer. This concealer is usually what I use if I'm going to carve out my brows or do a cut crease. not that I can do a cut crease. When I like to think that I can do a cut crease, I'll use this one. So this is quite high coverage. It's in the shade C1. And the third concealer I have is the PS concealer from Primark. This is just in the complete wrong shade. This is just too dark for me. I don't know why I ever bought it, because I knew from the start it was the wrong shade, but I bought it anyway. I don't think it's a bad concealer. The range of shades though is just a bit shite. Number 2, okay, so we're going to be going in with a very high coverage concealer. So I'm going to pop some on the back of my hand. I've never used this as like an actual concealer because I just feel like it's not right. Okay, so I'm just going to use my beauty blender. I don't think it's the right shade, but we're going to apply it under my eyes. Holy crap. I'm going to apply a bit to my chin. So I went from a lovely golden shade to a pale ass ghost. Crazy pale and patchy. Okay, so now we're going to try get a bit of colour back in my face, and we're going to go in with cream contour. So the first one that I have is actually this Maybelline Master Colour. This is like the double one, so half is concealer, half is bronzer, but I'm obviously just going to be using that side, and that's clearly the only side I ever use. And then we have the Revolution foundation stick in the shade F14. So this is my go-to one. This is one that I use all the time. Love that one. And then the third one that I have is this e.l.f. contour and blush. I got this like years and years and years ago. It probably is 100% out of date, but we're rolling with it. We are rolling with it. So let's see what I'm going to be using on my face. Number 3. Okay, we're going in with the e.l.f. one. So obviously this shade, because it's contour not blush. So I'm just going to pop some on my brush and like try get colour back in my face. I mean, it's not the worst. I just don't choose to use it. Bit down here. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly go in with my powder. I just used the MUA powder. It's the only powder I currently have. So I'm just going to pop that everywhere. So my face is all powdered, and we're going to go in with some powder bronzer. So number 1, I have the Hoola bronzer. Absolutely love this. The next one I have is the Collection Bronze Glow. It's just a matte bronzer. I also love that one. Third one, I'm going to be using the darkest shade in this Revolution contour palette. Again, I've had this for the longest time. It used to be my go-to, but now it is not. What I'm going to be using is number 3. Get in there. Okay. Okay, bronzer done all the way. It's time for blush. So the first blush I have is actually this lip and cheek tint by Ted Baker. I don't think I've ever used this. I mean, I've used it, but a while ago. The second blush I have is my Bourjois Paris just mini blush. If I'm using a blush, it is basically that one. I very rarely wear blush. I'm just not a blush person. And my other one is this mini Benetint or Go-Go tint. It's just the liquid blusher from Benefit. So 1, 2 or 3? 2. Okay, I like this one. I can deal with that. I really don't like using a lot of blush, but this one's quite subtle, so I really like it. Not that I want to lock this look into place. Okay, so now it's time for highlighter. First highlighter that I have is actually the New Look Pure Colour Baked Highlighter Powder. Again, I've had this for a while and it is honestly so powdery. If you watch my last video, my brother actually done my makeup in it and he used this, and you just see when he puts it on my face it just poofs into a cloud of poof. So yeah, it's not best. The next one I have, I broke the lid, as I break the lid and everything, is just the Revolution highlighter. I really like this one. It's just the Vivid Baked highlighter. And the third one, I actually have a liquid highlighter, and it's just the Master Strobing Liquid by Maybelline. Come on. Number 1. Lovely. We're going to be using the New Look one. Okay, so I'm literally just going to put a little bit on the brush because there's definitely better highlighters out there, but we'll deal with it. Just going to put a bit on the nose, a bit down there. Oh. Time for the lips. My legs are cramping. Okay, so the first lip product that I have is my go-to. It is the Too Faced Melted Matte in Child Star. Honestly, I just love this matte lipstick. The second one, I actually have a bright pink. It is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Milan. This is just a really pinky colour and I do really like this. The next one I have is red. So I absolutely love a good red lipstick. Well, it's more of a matte lip cream, but yeah. So this is the Velvet Kiss by Collection. So it's in the shade Rosy 3. So there are 3 lip products that is going to be chosen from. And we are going to go for number 3. So we have a very bold finish to this disaster. I actually really love this lip colour, but honestly, to finish off this disaster that it already is, I mean, I'm not too sure. Why have I got a green line down my face? Well, what have I used that's green? Nothing. Probably gonna get that all over my teeth now, which is, it's not what we want. I don't want it on my teeth, but it's gonna happen. You can't put red lipstick on and not get it on your teeth. But this is my makeup. Some bits were good, some bits were not so good. But I've really enjoyed it. It was so fun. I just wish I could do an eyeshadow look. I just feel like that would be so much better, so much more entertaining if I could actually somewhat do eyeshadow. But I also just don't have the patience to do it, so this is what we're left with for now. But if you did enjoy, please give the video a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you next time with another video. See you.